Hi yogis, it's Lexi. Thank you for tuning in. What's on my mind today is the Sanskrit word mudita, which means compassionate joy. In the Yoga Sutras of Patanjali, we are instructed as yogis that one of the best ways to avoid suffering is when we can cultivate feelings of compassionate joy for others who are having a moment that's uplifting. So we're going to play with this idea as we deliberately get ourselves stuck in some unusual situations today on our mat, and we try to get out of our own way by taking a deep breath, shifting our drishti, and finding some joy in those moments. So meet me on your mat. You'll start on your backs. Take up some space. Just feel big and expansive. Take a huge breath in and side out. Yes. Right leg will thread over the left. You can just crisscross over the thighs or take a double wrap. We call these eagle legs. Right arm will thread under left. Grab your shoulders, back of the hands, or palms touch. On your exhale, pull the belly button to the spine. Float the shoulders. Let's do 10 eagle crunches. Inhale, create space. Exhale, pulse. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Go ahead and release your arms, and then just let below your belly button twist to the right, just getting a nice little eagle twist. You can cactus your arms if that feels good. We're here just 3 breaths. Big breath in. Big breath out. Huge breath in. Huge breath out. One more breath in here. As you exhale, bring the package of your legs back up to center. Extend your legs long and take it the other way. Left leg crosses over right. Left arm swings under right. We're in an eagle bind. We exhale, pull the shoulders up. Find that core engagement. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, pulse 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Release the arms again. Let the package of your legs tap to the left. It's okay if they unthread a little bit. Arms can be teed or cactus, whatever feels good to you. So I'm particularly reminded of this old story that you can hear sometimes in yoga classes about the best way to catch a monkey, right? And it's put tar on the ground because the monkey will walk across the tar and get one paw stuck. Exhale, bring the package of knees back up, release them, shake your legs out, and then begin to rock and roll. And in an effort to get unstuck, the monkey puts the second paw down, third, fourth, all 4 paws are stuck because they're trying to get deep, press away from it to get out of it, getting even more mixed up in it. Cross your favorite shin in front of the other and come on to tabletop. So instead of thinking about just getting stuck in our own situation, right, mudita, compassionate joy, reminds us just to kind of look outside. Look for that tree branch that you can lift up, grab hold of, and pull yourself out. In this tabletop, take a heavy belly, cow shape. And on the exhale, dome the back body round the spine cat. Inhale again, let the belly get heavy. Notice your shoulder blades. Can you adduct them, knit them together? Can you tilt your tailbone a little higher? And then exhale, round and dome. One more time. Inhale, go big, take a long breath in. Exhale, round, release, hollow out the belly. On your next inhale, go and ride your breath forward all the way to lay on your belly. And on your exhale, slide your forearms forward. We're setting up for a Sphinx pose. So your palms are down on the earth in front of you. My hands are starfish. Traction your spine. So press your hands into the palm to pull your heart forward. And then squeeze your shoulder blades together, setting up for a Sphinx pose. My toes are untucked. My shoelace side of my feet are pressing down. Go ahead and do that too. And then begin to keep your forearms down, keep your knees down, but cat the rest of your spine. Getting a deep core work, rounding the spine, breathing here for 3. Your pelvis might lift, your back is rounded for 2. And 1. Lay your thighs back down, punch your heart forward, finding that open-hearted cow. You can even think about your armpit chest lifting up a little bit more. And then on exhale, lay your forehead down. Tuck your toes under, slide your bum to your heels. This is a child's pose. Take a moment and just feel that nice stretch of the low back, breathing here. On your next inhale, drag your fingertips behind where your toes are. Turn your fingers to point away. And then just puff your heart, taking it into an easy camel. That's what I'll call this shape. You might choose to lift your bum up a little bit if that's available. You might bend your elbows. Really individualize this shape so that you feel spaciousness across your pecs, upper shoulders. You feel your shoulder blades punching your heart up. Take another breath in. And then on exhale, just go ahead and drag those fingers back into a tabletop. Inhale, take your cow shape. Exhale, dome and round, find the cat shape. Find a neutral of those two shapes on this inhale. Step your hands slightly ahead of where they are. Tuck your toes under, hips high, heels heavy, downward breathing dog. Now take a moment here, just pedaling out your feet, right, left, right, left, right, left. You can shake your tail feathers a little bit. Good. And then when you feel ready, just begin to slowly walk your feet to the front of the mat, rolling out the soles of your feet, getting a nice stretch of your plantar fascia. When you get to the foot of the mat, bend the knees slightly and just dangle, swaying side to side, finger painting the mat for 2. And 1. Measure at 2 fist width between your feet, right? So your feet are about hip width distance now. Put a bend to the knees and just reach your arms forward as you come all the way up to stand. Try to keep the arms in an H shape. Your feet are spaced a little bit. And then on your exhale, you'll just bend your elbows, hug your elbows in, and then interlace 10 fingers behind the base of your head. Wrap your elbows in, feel your shoulder blades engaged, take a back bend, lift up, go back for 2. I even feel my triceps back and my arms get a nice stretch for 1. Pull the belly button in, exhale, lean to the left, get a nice stretch of the right side body. Take an inhale, just try to pull the elbows apart, keep those fingers interlaced. And then on your exhale, let the shoulders round in, let the elbows close in, cat the spine, get a stretch behind the shoulder blades, upper back. Pull the belly button in, go ahead and take this rotation now to the right, right elbow down, left arm to the sky, getting the stretch of the left side waist. We're here breathing. Good. And then on your inhale, bring it all the way back up, elbows to the sky, lean back into the fingertips, get that stretch. And then put a slight bend to the knees, interlace the hands behind the low back, and take a nice shoulder stretch. You can have your elbows bent, you can have your knees bent, and then eventually you'll play with the idea of straightening the elbows, maybe straightening one knee at a time, just moving here for 3. 2. And 1. Good. Release the hands. You're in that forward fold. On your inhale, right leg will step back long behind you. This is a long, low lunge. My right heel's pressing back. My left bum is pressing back. My armpit chest is reaching forward for 2. And 1. Plant the hands, left foot steps back to meet right. We're back in that downward breathing dog. This first time, just pedal it out again, just inviting in some openness to the back of the legs. Getting unstuck today. On this next inhale, ride your breath forward to plank. High yogi push up, push the earth away. Find the plankiness of this shape. And on exhale, lower all the way down to your belly. I'm going to move my props away. You'll slide your forearms forward, finding that Sphinx pose again. Shine that heart forward, punch the chest forward. We're gonna do something different this time. On your exhale, reach the right arm back around to connect with that right foot. Now I want you to kick the right foot away from you, getting a nice stretch in the right quad as you rotate that right shoulder forward, breathing here for 3. This is sometimes called a frog pose. For 2. One more big breath in. On exhale, release it without slingshotting. Inhale, come back to Sphinx pose. You might even lift your elbows a little bit just to kind of emphasize a return to neutral. And then left arm back strokes on the exhale. Grab the ankle or the foot. Kick the foot away. Feel the traction in the low back. It feels so nice. Feel a stretch in the armpit chest for 2. And 1. Release that foot without slingshotting, 2 hands down. Again, lift the elbows, just a little fun here. Tuck the toes, bum to heel, child's pose. Drag the fingers back. Here we go on the inhale. Lift up to that baby, easy camel. Exhale, we're gonna lower the bum and then engage your core. Stand up on your knees. And then slip the right foot forward on your inhale. I will call this a kneeling lunge. Let's reach our arms overhead, interlace the fingers behind the neck, just like we did at the front of the mat. Take the chest skyward on the inhale. Hug to the right, squeezing the right intercostal, stretching the left intercostal. Wrap the elbows in, even cat the spine. I like to press on the right foot, really round the back, get a stretch here. I'm really feeling my left hip flexor. And then inhale, take it to the left, open it up. Stay on the exhale, and by your next inhale, you've done a 360. You're all the way back, and you generously now allow this to turn into an Anjane. Notice how my pelvis is lowered. Breathing here for 2. And 1. Hands frame that front right foot. Inhale, straighten and lengthen the right leg. You might need to scoot that right heel in front of you. Now, as opposed to what I'm doing, you can see my back rounding. I want us all to think lengthen. Lengthen. So armpit, chest reaching forward. Shoulder blades pressing my heart forward. Breathing here. Just getting a really more precise stretch to the back of the right leg for 3. Feels so good. For 2. And 1. There you go. Ride the inhale all the way back to that long, low lunge. I readjust my hands. I tuck the back toes. And on exhale, left foot steps to meet the right. I'm back in the forward fold at the front of my mat. Take your fist, measure out 2 fist width again. Pedal out the feet. Sway from side to side. It's all good. Reach the arms forward. There's a slight bend to my knees, so I keep my core engaged all the way up. And then break a down mudra is what this is called. Hands behind the base of the neck. Okay, use the opposite grip. Inhale, reach the heart high to the sky. And then you take that lateral hinge. You dome and round, tuck the tailbone. Take it the other way. Just get that stretch. Reach it back up skyward. Take the back bend. And on exhale, release the hands to interlace. Put the funky thumb on top, so the non-dominant thumb. Now you see my knees are bent. I even like to kind of slide my armpit flesh away from each other, apart, and then I can get even a nicer, deeper stretch here. Breathing, just micro movements can help your body not get stuck. Can help your body relax, because you don't freak out that you're stuck in a situation and begin to tighten up. So we're just thinking loose breath, lifting ourselves out of rootedness, stickiness. Okay, release the hands. Inhale, the left leg's gonna step back, long, low lunge, second side. Again, you're really trying to find that right bum pressing back, your armpit just reaching forward, taking another inhale, indulging in length and groundedness at the same time. Exhale, my hands firmly root because I step the right foot back to meet left downward dog. Inhale right away, glide forward to plank pose, high yogi push up. Exhale, lower all the way down like a plank of wood. Slip the forearms forward, finding your Sphinx pose again. And on exhale, right arm's gonna backstroke to grab for the right foot, but this time we're gonna do something a little different. If you can line your thumb up with your big toe, you'll wrap your fingers around the top of your toes and really try to pull the foot towards the right glute. It's a deeper stretch, so if the first version works better for you, do that. Otherwise, we're here for 3. Just breathing into that nice stretch, whatever you feel, for 2. And 1. Good, we're gonna keep adding on. You'll go ahead and shift to the left forearm, left side body. Let the right foot lift, tap behind the left thigh. And then inhale like you're a ballerina, tap in front of the right thigh, or quad. Behind, and in front. Behind, kind of fun, and in front, one more time. Behind, and in front. Release the leg long, come on back to Sphinx pose. We'll reset by lifting the elbows a little bit, and then lower it down. Second side. Left arm backstrokes around, thumb lines up with big toe. I wrap my fingers around my other toes and try to pull my heel towards my glute. I'm breathing here for 3. Just go into that sensation. 2. And 1. Oh, it feels so good, especially I've been walking my dogs a lot more. Oh, getting that quad stretch. And for all you runners, this is a really great stretch. Okay, take it to the right, side waist, right forearm's already there to give you that stability. And then the left toe, it points, and points, and points, and points. Just fun for 3, for 2, and 1. Release the leg long, come on back. We find that Sphinx pose. Lift the elbows. Lower it down, tuck your toes, bum to heel, child's pose. Feel how that nice rounding of the back is a release. Inhale, drag those fingers. We're coming all the way back to our baby camel. And then exhale, use your core, use your quad strength to lift you up to stand on your knees. I'm feeling my root lock, my belly up, and my chest is puffed with my armpit chest engaged. All 3 of the bandhas, or those seals, give you more stability. Left leg steps forward this time. We take the hands behind the neck again, break a dog mudra. My fingers are like pulling apart behind my head. And then I lay my cranium into my hands as I take that back bend. And then I take a lean to the left. Round the spine, bring my elbows together, get that gorgeous hip flexor stretch right there. To the right. Back to the back bend, letting my hips descend a little bit, finding more of an anjane for 3, for 2, and 1. Release your hands to frame the left foot. Readjust the foot if you need to. I do. I like to move my foot a little bit more forward, drive the heel back, and a little bit of an extra flexion of the foot. Reach the heart forward. I'm not rounding, I'm trying to lengthen, right? My tendency is just to round and get farther, but I lose some of the sensation. So I'm lengthening, pulling out, getting the entire back of my left leg stretched, feeling that positivity, right? I'm not stuck down here. I'm looking, Mudita, compassionate joy. I'm looking at my Peloton, compassionate joy for how little I use that thing. For 2, no, I do actually love it. And 1. On your inhale, crawl yourself forward to a long, low lunge. Right foot meets left forward, full at the front of the mat. Okay, let's do that again, adding on. Put a little bend to the knees. Inhale, reach the arms all the way up and overhead. Interlace the hands behind the base of the neck, adjusting for the ponytail. Take your back bend. Lean to the right. Bend the knees if you want to really exaggerate the round forward. Take it to the left. Punch your heart up, hit the back bend. And then swing the arms behind you, interlace the fingers, forward fold. Let the shoulders get that glorious stretch. Release the hands. On the inhale, you're in your long, low lunge. On the exhale, right away, downward breathing dog. Inhale, ride your breath forward for plank pose. Exhale, lower all the way down. Slide your forearms forward. You're in your Sphinx pose. One time, right arm reaches back through the right foot. Pull the heel to your glute. Get that glorious stretch. Shift it to that Vishnu's couch, side of the waist, foot behind you. And then yogi, stay like this, or engage the obliques, come into a forearm side plank with a kickstand. Here we go, for 5, 4, hips can be down if you want, 3, 2, and 1. Good job. Take it back to forearm plank, holding for 3, for 2, and 1. Lower it back into Sphinx pose. Take an inhale. Exhale, left hand reaches around to grab the foot. Pull that heel towards your glute. Get that glorious stretch. And then take it to the side waist. Staying here is awesome. Or using your obliques. Here we go, taking those taps. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Stack your feet, bring it back to forearm plank. We're holding for 3, 2, and 1. Knees down, take your Sphinx pose, float the elbows, maybe bend your knees if you want, and then bring it back to your child's pose. Inhale, drag the fingers back. Maybe it's still this easy camel, or maybe you're coming up into more of a traditional camel, using your hands on your low back, pressing your hips forward. Exhale, pull your act together, find the bund, just find that long and broken line. Perfect posture. Right foot steps forward, you're in the low lunge. This time, interlace your hands behind the low back. Again, separate the armpit flesh, straighten the elbows best you can. I like the heels of my hands to be pressing, and take it into a kneeling Anjane. Here we go. For 3, 2, and 1. Keep the bind if it's available. Straighten the right leg, hover and fold. For 3. That's 2. And here the bind kind of helps me punch my heart forward, right? I'm pulling away from what's pulling me back. And 1. Release the hands, bend the right knee. You're in that long, low lunge. Left foot meets right forward fold at the front of your mat. Ha. Slightly bend the knees. Inhale, reach the arms all the way up and overhead. Funky interlace of the hands. Break the dawn. Find the back bend. Lean to the left. Get that stretch. I like to round, take it forward really after it feels so good. Lean to the right. Punch the heart up. And then fold. Funky thumb on top. Taking my shoulder release. Release the hands, inhale, left leg steps back first. Exhale, right foot to downward dog. Inhale, glide forward to plank pose. Something different, tap your knees, your chest, your chin. Holding Ashtanga Pranam, 8 points of devotion. Knees, chest and chin, and then your hands and your feet. Holding for 1 more big breath in, 1 more big breath out. Slide forward to your belly, slip those forearms in front of you. You're in your Sphinx pose. Right arm back strokes to grab for the right foot. Pull the heel in. Take it to the left forearm. Your choice if you're in a forearm plank or not. Holding here. Now we'll take our right hand in front of us. Press all the way up to take a side plank on the right. Now stay like this, or left foot can be a kickstand, either in front or behind, or you can do those taps for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good job. Coming back into plank pose, high yogi push-up. Exhale, lower your knees, your chest, your chin. Inhale, undulate forward. Slide those forearms in front of you. Heart punching forward. And then here we go. Left hand grabs for the left foot. Get that quad stretch. Release it as you take it to your Vishnu's couch variation, forearm plank variation. Lift the left leg, lift the left hand, press, do a little push-up to side plank on the other side. Stay like this, or, here we go, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good job. Take it into plank pose, knees, chest, chin. Undulate into a cobra this time. Seat to heel, child's pose. Drag your fingers back, baby camel, or all the way up to an easy camel, not your deepest. Your hands will be on your low back if you're taking a camel. Exhale, find the buttons, find that tall, lengthened spine, engaged. Slip the left foot forward, funky grip behind the back, release the flex of your armpits, and then let's take it into this kneeling Anjane for 3, 2, and 1. Keep the bind if it's available, lose it if you'd rather. We'll take it into this Ardha Hanuman variation. Punching the heart forward, reaching the arms back, using your core for 3, 2, and 1. Release the hands, you're back in that long, low lunge. Right foot meets left, forward fold up in front of the mat. Let's keep adding on. Inhale all the way up, find the break of dawn behind the head, tip it back. Go around that big dynamic circle all the way back to the back bend. Exhale, swing the arms behind the back, take your forward fold. Here's where we're gonna add on. Swing the arms back overhead. Left hand's gonna bracelet the right wrist as the right foot's gonna step behind the left foot. Just getting this nice side stretch. We haven't really done a ton of this. We've done it just at the top of the mat, but let's just open up our side waist even more, right down to the outer side right hip. For 2. Feels so good, right? And 1. Bend both knees, swing the arms behind you. You can roll out your wrist. I like to do that sometimes. You might even be able to tap your forehead to your kneecap. Good. Hands straighten the left foot. You step the right foot back. You're in that long, low lunge. Left foot meets right, downward dog. Inhale forward to plank pose. Exhale, lower your knees, your chest, your chin. Inhale, just come right to cobra. Exhale, seat to heel, child's pose. Inhale, your choice, baby camel or easy camel. Exhale, pull it together. Right foot slides forward, something different. Left arm's gonna thread under the right. There are your eagle arms with the eagle bind. Inhale, reach, take that back bend, holding Anjane legs, kneeling lunge legs with the eagle bind for 2. And 1. On your inhale, straighten the right leg. Keep the eagle bind if you can as you hover. Holding for 3. Find your Ujjayi. I don't think I've cued it yet. It's that dynamic breath with sound. It's a little constriction to your throat. Makes a little sound with you breathe. It's a heating breath. It's a detoxifying breath. Okay, listen carefully. Unwind your hands. Left hand inside the right calf. Right arm's gonna peel to the sky. You're hitting your IT bands big time. You're getting this really juicy stretch of the outer right thigh. We're breathing for 2 more huge breaths. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale, look down. Actually look at your right foot. Ask it politely, will you lift? Chances are it'll say, I'll try. Lift the right foot. Swing it around, okay? You're in a 2-point table. You're on your left knee in the left hand. Now you can stay like this. You could tap the right foot down, take that hinge we warmed up at the front top of the mat for, or where'd the quad stretch go? Here it is. Reach around and grab for that right ankle. Kick your hip forward, kick your quad forward, kick your foot back, punch your chest up. Take this delicious Ardha Chandra Chopasana or candy cane on a knee pose. We're here for 3. Good. 2. One more huge breath in. On exhale, find the bund, straighten the leg, find the core, right arm forward. You're going to swing that right leg all the way back around from whence it came. Go on Old English on you, and you're back in that runner's stretch. Good work. Inhale, low long lunge. Exhale, left foot meets right, forward fold at the front of your mat. Roll yourself all the way up. Take that funky break of dawn, non-dominant thumb on top. Lean it back on your inhale. Exhale, bend the knees, take it to the left. Round the spine, tuck your tailbone. Take it to the right. By your inhale, you punch the heart up. It feels so good. And then swing the arms behind you. One breath, funky grab fold. Inhale, arms come all the way back up. Right hand bracelets left, left foot steps behind the right. You take that lean. For 3, I'm swooping my right armpit forward. For 2, I'm letting my shoulder blades still press my heart up. And 1, swinging the arms behind me. Roll out your wrist, get a little funky if it feels good, or bring your forehead to tap that top right knee. Good. Hands down, it's the left leg that steps back, long the lunge. Exhale, right foot meets left, downward breathing. Inhale, forward to plank. Exhale, knees, chest, and chin. Inhale, cobra pose. Seek to heel, child's pose. Drag the fingers into your camel. Easy camel, baby camel, both are great. Exhale, suck it all together. Left foot steps forward, right arm swings under left, you're in your eagle wrap. Inhale, dip it back. Heart up, hips forward, breathing for 3. For 2. Huge breath in. On the exhale, keep the arms if you can. If you need to lose them, does not matter. You're still getting all the benefits, that gorgeous stretch. Gotta engage your core, you'll fall out of it for 3. 2. And 1. Right hand down, left hand unfurls. Yeah, I love yoga so much, right? Because poses like this one right here just gets you embodied, gets you into the sticky parts of your body, and then you reclaim them, right? You aerate them, you open them, you gain awareness of them, right? It's a wonderful practice. Okay. Look at the foot. Please, will you cooperate? I'll try, it says, and it does. You swing it around, and then you make a choice. Stay here, it's awesome. Get that stretch, this is great. Or reach around, grab that foot, get in the quad stretch, punching your heart forward, punching the chest up, breathing for 3. 2. And 1. On the exhale, right, we engage, we get it all together, and then we swing the left leg around from whence it came. Find that runner stretch. Inhale, crawl it forward, low long lunge. Right foot meets left, forward fold. On this inhale, just reverse swan, reach the arms high overhead, stand tall, arms reaching. Pull the prayer to heart center, mountain pose. Sunny, let's do it. Inhale, look up, lift the gaze, lift the fingers, spark them. Exhale, swan dive, bow and fold all the way down. Ooh, Tadasana. Inhale, lift halfway, find length, find that up dog in the chest. Exhale, plant the hands, you step to plank lower how you want, or you can hop back, bend to elbows, Chaturanga Dandasana. Roll over the toes, keep the thighs lifted for up dog, lower for cobra, whatever you want. Exhale, downward breathing dog. Let's hold and breathe for 3. I'm actively pressing the earth away. I'm wrapping my triceps in.
I'm trying to get my heels as heavy as I can to the ground. They may not ever touch, that's okay. But it's an energetic opening of the back of the legs. When I'm ready to move, right, and let's move, and look where I want to go, right? It's not where I don't want to go. I'm not stuck back here. I look my drishti between my thumbs. I get light on my feet, and then I just say, let's move. I step there as I exhale, or on the bottom of my exhale, I hop. Lifting halfway, bow and fold. Reverse swan, reach it high, high, high. Pull that energy to heart center. Let's do it again. Inhale, lift. Exhale, fold. Lift halfway, prepare. Take it back and through to plank and then lower. Roll over the toes, get that back bend. Tuck the toes, heavy the heels. Pike the hips up and back. Downward breathing. Good. Now for me, I sometimes like my inner thighs to spiral towards each other, towards the back of my mat. I find that sometimes that opens up my low back. It feels really good, so you can try that if you want. Let's get ready to move. Look where you want to go, get ready, and then make it happen. Lift halfway, bow and fold. Then root to rise, reach it high, and then hands to heart center. Now it's time to bend the knees. Utkatasana, chair pose, sit low. Take another breath in. Exhale, bow and fold. We're taking a traditional sun B. Lift halfway to prepare. Take it to plank however you want, including hopping back. But if you hop back, hop into bent elbows. Inhale, take your back bend, thighs can be lifted or lowered. Downward breathing on the exhale. Right away, the right foot steps between the hands, left heel spins down and in. You root down to rise up. This is your inhale. You're not attached to it because by the time you exhale, hands free of that front foot, you take it back and through. Second side, left foot steps between the hands, right heel down, inhale, rise. Yogis, hands frame the front foot. Take it back and through. Breathing here for 3. Inhale, you get ready. Exhale, step or on empty float. Lift halfway, bow and fold. Bend the knees, reach the arms high, chair pose. Stand like a mountain. Let's add on. Bring the hands behind the head, bend the knees. You're gonna take those little rotations, punch the heart up. Go to the left, round. Go to the right, up, take it the other way. Go to the right, round. Go to the left, up. Release the hands, fold. Lift halfway, take it back and through. Something different from downward dog. Right foot's gonna step between the hands, stay on the ball of the left foot. I like to micro bend my left knee. Inhale, you're in a crescent warrior, a high warrior. Bring those hands behind the neck again. We're gonna start by back bending, maybe the heel kicks back. And then I rebend the knee as I take it to the right. Round the spine forward. Take it to the left. And then punch the heart up. Open out, warrior 2. Strong T of the arms, front leg externally rotated. Bandhas are engaged. I'm gonna fix my pants. We're holding for 3. For 2. And 1. Let's bring our hands behind the base of our head. Break it down. Lift the right elbow to the sky, bend the right knee deeper, and then hover the right elbow above the right thigh. So inhale, tip it back. It's a reversal of warrior with your arms and break it down mudra. Exhale, it's a hovering side angle. One more time, take it back. Exhale, take it forward. This time you can stay like this or just release that right forearm to the thigh. Left arm can swim stroke over the ear. Now I like to use my forearm for side angle, at least the first time I hit it, because I can really use my forearm to kind of see if I can go a little deeper, and I could. I was holding out on myself. Holding for 3. Good. For 2. One more huge breath in. And then you flow. Hands straighten the front foot. You can take any of those vinyasas. Maybe it's a knees, chest, chin. Maybe it's a cobra. Maybe you pass through child's just to get that low back release on the way to downward dog. That's totally awesome. Left foot's going to step between the hands when you get back there because we're doing that second side. Now I bend the right knee. It helps me get my hips squared, scissoring the thighs, more rooted as I reach my arms up. Find the funky bind. Inhale, kick that heel back straight. Okay, exhale, take it to the left. Yeah. Forward. Right. Backwards. Open that warrior 2. Now if you notice I was a little wobbly, the reason was, when I said 2/5 width distance when we were standing at the front of our mat, that is a way to make sure you have more balance. If your feet are a little wider, you're going to feel more stable. If they're more tight roped, it's going to be a little more wobbly. Sometimes you want to play with wobbly. You want to find the way to engage it. In Warrior 2, you really do want to have your heels in alignment though. Okay, take the hands behind the back, tip it back, tip it forward, tip it back, tip it forward. One more time, tip it back, tip it forward. I'm releasing my forearm. I'm going to encourage that knee. See, I did it again. Got deeper in the shape. Right arm over the ear, holding. Extended side angle pose for 3, 2. Huge breath in. Take your flow. Again, you could take a plank. Maybe you lower all the way to Sphinx. Maybe you pull your hands back, push right back up to plank. Downward dog, that could be your vinyasa. Let's take that flow though and add on more. Right foot steps between the hands, root to rise, find the mudra, take it a 360. I'm going to come to Warrior 2, keeping the mudra this time. 1 inhale, tip it back. 1 exhale, tip it forward, holding my arms like this. I might try to tap my elbow down now, holding for 3, a little bit deeper. For 2, and 1. Release the hands, rainbow warrior. My front right leg stretches, my left knee bends back, my arms swing back. You can roll out your wrists if that feels good for 2. And 1. And then take it into triangle. Right leg's already straight. I just put the toe down. I turn my left toes in slightly. Bring the hand down the shin maybe. Back of the hand. Grab the toe if that's what you like to do. Whatever feels good. The work is to turn the torso sideways. So here's a little trick. If you're looking up at that top left thumb, I want you to close your left eye. Wink at yourself and see if you can see the left thumb with your right eye. Breathing for 3. Breathing for 2. Breathing for 1. Shift your gaze down. Right hand's going to go in front, pinky toe, edge of that right toe. Launch yourself into Ardha Chandrasana, half balancing moon pose. And then bend the left knee if it's available, right? Sometimes using a block under the right hand can give you more stability, right? Sometimes reaching and grabbing for that ankle is not available. Sometimes it totally is available. Both are awesome. Kicking that back foot, finding that same stretch we worked at the more beginning of class. We're here for 3, 2. Feels so good. And 1. Release the foot, swing it behind the right, finding that curtsy squat. Just really bow down. Hands come to the earth, left leg steps back long behind you. You're in that long, low lunge. Okay, right foot's gonna stack on top of the left. Here you go. Side plank, we've been here before. Any variation you want to do. So if you want to grab for that big toe, you know you can. We're here for 3, 2, and 1. Okay, bring the right arm behind the right knee. So you're hugging that knee in, and then you'll step yourself back forward in a long, low lunge. I'm going to turn to face you. So if that didn't work, if that transition didn't work for you, you know what you can do? Come to a low lunge, hook the arm behind the knee. Now maybe the right hand can grab for the left arm, so you're creating this little scaffolding for yourself. Then you can contemplate just piking that left leg up to the sky for a standing split with this extra entanglement. We're here for 3, 2, and 1. Okay, slide the left foot next to the right. A little bit of distance might help you here. And then what I want you to do, pour the weight into the left foot. You're going to begin to lift the right foot. Allow your hands to find a prayer as you begin to take them into eagle legs with a bind, with this funky little bind. We're here just letting it be what it can be for 3. It's weird. For 2. And 1. Okay, and now begin to slowly roll on up. You still have that right thigh swooped underneath the right forearm. Maybe you take the bind, maybe you straighten the right leg. I know you can't really see me, but you can see what my legs are doing. Just do what you can for 3. It's a variation of bird of paradise, a little easier maybe. For 2, and 1. Step it back down, release the hands. Long low lunge. You know you can step right to downward dog. You know you can take a 3-point vinyasa, whatever you want. Second side. Left foot steps between the hands, stand the ball of the feet, rise up. Hands behind the head, take the back bend. Take it to the right. Take it forward. Take it to the left. Open out, warrior 2. Hands behind the head, dip it back. Dip it forward. Maybe you stay with the hands and you really try to get the elbow to tap the knee. You're here for 3. That's 2. And 1. Straighten that leg, swing it back. Rainbow warrior. Getting a nice stretch of the inner left groins for 3. 2. And 1. Left leg stays straight, ball down to the toe roots, and you find your triangle, Trikonasana. Now we're going to do that same kind of idea of winking at yourself. I'll click my toe for this version. You're going to look at the right thumb, not with your right eye, you can wink it shut. Look at it with the left eye. See what that does to your upper body for 3. 2. And 1. Good. Look down at the floor, move that left foot in front and outside, launch yourself to Ardha Chandrasana. Now you know you can use a block as I demoed on the first side. You know you can bring the knee in, you can even reach back and try to grab the foot behind you, whatever works. We're here breathing for 3. 2. And 1. Release it into that curtsy squat, sometimes called an OMG, or I can tap the knee if you want it. And then we just step it all the way back through that low long lunge. Right hand down, coming into side plank. If you know you like to hook the toe now, it's available. Swing the leg up. 3. 2. And 1. Bring the knee into the chest. Swoop the forearm under the knee. Step that foot forward, right? Once it's there, create that little figure 4 scaffolding. Take the back right leg into your standing split. Here you go for 3. 2. One more huge breath in, yogis. And then we step the right foot down. Shift the weight into the right foot, begin to lift the left leg. The hands will find a little prayer, and you bring the left leg over the right into an eagle bind. Let it be awkward. Let it feel sticky. It feels sticky for me. We're here for 3. 2, and 1. Just a variation of eagle. Come all the way up. Keep the hands as they are. You can take it into the binder cube prayer. Straightening the left leg, holding for 3. That's 2. One more huge breath in, and then there we go. Take it all the way back down. Low, long lunge. You know you can step to dog pose. You can take a vinyasa. You might even play, why not, with a chin stand. Whatever works for 3, 2, and 1. Downward dog. Big breath in. Let's take a lion's breath. Ha! Stick out the tongue. Okay, my friends, we're going to do that flow one more time with a few more add-ons. Right leg high. Step the right foot through. High lunge with the bind. 1 circle to warrior 2. Tip it back. Tap it forward. Rainbow warrior. Triangle. Taking it into your Ardha Chandrasana, any variation. If you're in Ardha Chandra Chopasana, try to lift the bottom hand, take it into Poet's Pose for 3. One more huge breath in. We release it into the curtsy squat. Left leg goes back. You're passing through your side plank, Vashisthasana. This time, right foot steps behind the left, lift it up. Flip side plank, breathing for 3, 2, and 1. Right knee comes into the chest. I'm going to turn to face you so you can see. Okay, what I want you to do this time is hook your forearm in front of the right thigh, or shin, I should say. Kind of give yourself that little squeeze. Step the foot forward. So it's basically the same thing we did, but instead of behind the knee, it's in front of the knee. And when you have that bind, again, you're going to make that little figure 4 shape. Kick the left leg up, find a standing split. Notice how it's different. Breathing for 3, 2. One more huge breath in. Okay, listen, this is weird. Left knee is going to come, that kneecap, little patella is going to punch through that figure 4. You're going to try to lasso it and roll yourself all the way up. Right hand then will grab for the outer left knee or the pinky toe edge of the foot. Kick the left foot forward. Left hand goes back. You're in your Mudita, Padangusthasana C, or dancing Shiva. This could be called for 3, 2, and 1. Swing the left leg behind you. Left arm swings forward. Slowly moving into a revolved Ardha Chandrasana. Oh yeah. Right arm high, left arm back. If you want the quad stretch, you know we've done a lot of it. You can reach back for the left foot and take it here. You're here for 3. Good. For 2. Huge breath in. Release it all the way back through a low lunge. But now we're going to pivot to the pinky toe edge of the left foot. Step the right foot halfway back. You're in this Vashisthasana variation. But you're going to step into the right foot and lift the back foot for 3, 2, and 1. Now bring the right hand down. Right foot's now going to kick off the left side of the mat. It's called a fallen triangle. I'll turn to face you. Maybe the right foot's down, maybe it floats, whatever floats your boat for 3, 2, and 1. Keep the right foot where it is, tuck the left toes, dip the left hip down, and then begin to slide into, it's called a fallen warrior. Your hands find Sphinx pose. Your legs are in this funky twist. And breathe. So I don't know if you can tell, but I turned the heat up in my yoga room. It's feeling like a hot studio now. I love it. It feels so good to work up that honest sweat because I know I'm getting unstuck in my body. And when I'm so focused on my asana practice, right? A class with a lot of dynamic postures sequenced. It helps me get unstuck in my mind, right? It's this one block at a time where I'm so hyper-focused on being in that present moment that I'm not worrying, I'm not fearing, I'm just breathing. And that's the gift of asana, right? The practice is about getting mindful, getting present. The rest of the stuff is just gravy. Okay, pull that right shin so it becomes parallel to the front of the mat, right? Coming into a pigeon. Now yogis, you can choose, right? If you really are enjoying all the back bending we've been doing, you can stay upright, maybe reach around and grab for that, that back foot, right? Take it into king, take it into mermaid, whatever you want, right? It feels really nice right now for me, so I'm gonna hold it. You can also forward fold. Whatever you choose, we're here breathing for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, without slingshotting, we'll let the leg go. Step it back to downward dog. You know you can run through a vinyasa, right? Vinyasas at this point of class just about reset the spine, reset the mind. It's not even about building heat anymore. It's about that reset. Left foot steps between the hands. We rise, high lunge. Find the bind behind the back. Take your circle. Open it out, warrior 2. Keep the bind. Dip it back on the inhale. Tap it forward on the exhale. Rainbow warrior on the inhale, bring it back. Find your triangle on the exhale. Look down on the inhale, launch yourself, artist chandra. Get to see me up close and personal. Grab the back foot if you want it. And then option, stay to any version, including lifting that bottom hand for 3, 2, and 1. Take it into your curtsy squat, pow. And then the right foot steps all the way back, long low lunge. We find that side plank variation where that left foot is our kickstand. And then we step the left foot behind us to start taking it into that glorious back bend for 3, 2, and 1. Bring the left thigh into the chest, hook around the shin, snug it, package it, and then step it forward, deliberately getting a little stuck. Take that figure 4 shape, use core power to lift the right leg high, holding for 3, 2, and 1. And then we bring the right knee right into that little eye of the figure 4. Maybe we tap our forehead to the knee. I don't know, super hard to do. And then you just roll yourself on up. Left hand grabs for the shin, the knee, the foot. Left hand grabs for the pinky toe edge. Take your twist. Holding for 3, 2, and 1. Right foot swings behind you, right arm swings in front of you. You have to imagine there's a density there to hold you. And then you set up for your revolved half moon balance, Ardha Chandrasana with a twist. Maybe you reach around and grab for the foot. Kick it back. It can help square the hips to really dip the right hip down. Open up for 3, 2, and 1. Release it all the way back. We're in that Vashisthasana variation. Foot in front this time. Back foot lifts for 3, 2, and 1. Lift the left foot, thread it through. I'll turn to face you so you can see. Ball and triangle, foot can be down or foot can be floated for 3, 2, and 1. Fallen warrior. Let that left leg shoot off to the right. My right toes are tucked, my right hip is dipped, and I recommit to that Sphinx pose
Breathing deeply. Right, so there are times in our life where what you need to do, this is doctor's orders, is sit on the couch, watch Desperate Housewives of Real Life with a pint of Ben & Jerry's, okay? Maybe a bottle of wine. But those are only needed for about maybe one evening. A lot of that is not going to serve you. When you're in those moments, yoga reminds us, Mudita, compassionate joy. Get the hell out of your own way. Get out of your house. Go out and do something that helps others, or go out and be buoyed by reading inspirational stories of others. And in that way, we don't get further stuck like that monkey in a tar pit, or that smart monkey that found that branch that pulled himself out. Okay, drag that shin coming into our pigeon. Oh, it feels so good. Hips are really opening in this pose. You can always bow forward, but today I'm reaching the right arm back to grab for the right ankle, taking that quad stretch, taking the back bend, breathing. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay. Step it all the way back to downward dog. Pedal out the feet, right, left. Turn so you can see me. Right, left. Right, left. Tap your knees down, bum to heel, child's pose. We got one little bit more, okay? Let's do this. On your inhale, left arm's gonna reach back for the left heel. You're gonna lift up to a dancing camel, holding for 3, 2, and 1. On your exhale, come all the way back up. Remember this, and slide that right foot forward, low lunge. Prayer the hands, hook your left elbow outside your right thigh. Prayer twisted lunge. Just stay like this for a couple breaths, really leveraging the twist. Okay, then straighten the right leg, dip it back. Let it be a little bit of a challenge for 3, 2, and 1. Rebend the front knee, open your arms, you can stay here. Or you can lift the back knee, right? And then if you want to, you might even play with the full bind. Now any version is fine, staying like this is great. If you want to hop that back foot in and begin to lift the back foot, you know you can. We'll all release it, walk ourselves around. Find that Skandasana, left knee bends, right toes towards the sky. Just open up the groins, taking a moment here for 3. Feels so good. 2. And 1. Right hand will press down. You'll straighten the legs, take a wide leg straddle with the right hand down, left arm to the sky, getting a twist. Like reaching for that branch. 2. And 1. Left hand will then come around, give yourself a pat on the back, maybe be grabbed for the inner right thigh. You'll turn the right toes forward, maybe stay with that half bind, or maybe go for a full bind in your side angle pose. Breathing here for 3, 2, and 1. I'll move my right foot wider, dip my left hip down. I'm in a lizard with a bind. Holding for 3, 2, and 1. Now dip your left knee down, and yogis, begin to straighten the right leg, okay? So you're in a bound Ardha Hanuman. Stay for 3 breaths. Let it feel stuck. 2,
And 1. Now, if you have it in your practice, I don't, you can slip forward and do a full split. What I'm going to do is release my hands to give me some support and glide it forward to a full split, right? And then once I come down, I will recommit to the bind. Now the trick to this is to kind of lose the alignment, let that right leg go off to the right a little bit for 3, 2, and 1. Okay, release the hands. Come to lie on your left side waist. Everything comes full circle. Okay, variations. We're doing something called vogue Vashisthasana. It's a completely made up pose by Instagram yogis, but this middle-aged mama is gonna try it, okay? What you do is you take that break it down mudra behind your head, okay? And then you take your right foot in front of your left thigh like you're coming into that supported Vashisthasana, and then you lift up. So you are in a Vashisthasana with the right foot down and the left leg lifted. Now the full expression of the pose is where you lift that bottom leg up, holding for 3, kind of fun, for 2, kind of weird, and 1, good. Woo! Release that to your belly, tuck it back, child's pose, we got the second side. Breathing here, just take a moment. I'm actually going to face you the other way. I think it's better this way. Okay, right hand now is going to reach around and grab for the right heel. Left arm's going to swing up and over. It's a dancing camel for 3, 2, and 1 on the exhale. Core, up you go. Slip the left foot forward, prayer the hand, hold here. Now let this be enough, right? Really leverage the chest, punch the heart forward, press the hands for 3, 2, and 1. Straighten that left leg. Oh, I feel it. For 3, 2, and 1. Rebend the left knee. Tuck the right toes. Come on into, I'm going to move my foot off that seam. Might help me. Open the arms. Stay here. This is awesome. Take a bind. Stay here. This is good work, honest work. Look down, right? If you're going to try to lift the back leg, you got to look down to ground yourself, at least to start. Good. When you felt like you've explored that enough, we release. We get out of the stuck. All the way dynamic movement to Skandasana. Holding for 3, 2, and 1. Left hand down, straighten the legs, taking your Prasarita twist. Maybe you don't want to see my bum. Maybe the other angle this time. 2, and 1. Right hand pats your back, reaches around the left thigh. Maybe it's just a half bind, right? Maybe you're back like this. This is awesome. You're going for the full bind. Be mindful once you catch it to open the heart again, right? It's hard to do, especially if you have shorter arms like me. For 3. But you can do it. 2. And 1. Okay, move that left foot wider to make space for your body. Bound lizard. Stay for 3 breaths. This is where you really use your core. You get those muscles ready. Dip the right knee down. You have to do it consciously. Fall out, it's okay. Come back in. Straighten the left leg, folding. Bound Ardha Hanuman for 3, 2, and 1. Okay. Maybe you can not lose the bind and come into Hanuman. I don't think I can yet. So I come into my full splits. My left hand's under my knee, and then once I get down, I recommit to the bind. Holding for 3, 2, and 1. Release it. Rock onto the right side body. I'll turn to face you. Right? You can start just this easy Vishnu's couch. Maybe this is where you stay. You're like, I'm good. I respect that choice. Okay, if you're coming into the vogue Vashisthasana, you start with break it down mudra. Step the left foot forward. Begin in this variation of Vashisthasana. And then just say, okay, am I going to try to lift that bottom leg? Yes, I am for 3, 2, and 1. Let that go. This time, come all the way back to a full camel, full Ustrasana. You can press your hips forward, relying on that quad stretch that we've worked so much. Lift your armpit chest up. Maybe you reach back for your heels. Maybe your toes are untucked. Little deeper variation. Holding for 5, 4, 3, 2. Come on up on the exhale. And just sit down on your knees, on your heels. Close your eyes, feel. When you feel ready, just come onto your back. Be mindful not to hug your knees in just yet. Just take up some space on your mat. And then you can bring your right leg over the left, eagle legs, or maybe not full eagle. And you'll bring your legs to the left, tee the arms, just feeling the difference from when we started. And then come onto your back, and just take them the other way. And then let your knees dip to the right. Take your twist the other way. Oh, it feels so good. Just letting go. You bring your legs back up and make your way to your Shavasana, your final resting pose. Thank you guys so much for watching these classes. You know, I do sometimes feel kind of silly sending them out into the ether, but I do appreciate you watching them, and it does give me some structure, right, to get me a little unstuck in my life. It gives me something to do. So thank you for giving me your feedback to continue with this platform. And just remember, right, Mudita, when you're feeling down and out, give me a call. And if you don't want to do that, just go out and do something that gets you outside of yourself a little bit, gets you out with people. It can be doing charity work. It can be, you know, even donating some money or some time. It can be reading an uplifting book. It could be looking at pictures of babies laughing, right? Anything like that. Just get a little outside of yourself to kind of reclaim some of that stuck feeling and flush it out a little bit. Loka samasta sukhino bhavantu. Namaste. Shavasana. Stay as long as you want.